So just kidding. I ended up getting exhausted after going through the nukes, which we saw in the last video. So this is now Sunday, June, what? 11th. Sunday, June 11th. Let's see here. The 19th was my anniversary. And, yesterday it was raining. Bleh. And it was raining this morning, but now it's not. So we are going to try to go in here and check some of those honey supers. So let's get to it and get this done. All right, let's get this started. I'm going to get this, what is it? Honey Bandit. I don't think my smoker's gonna stay lit. Yeah, Honey Bandit. I'll get that on here and drive them down. See what we got here. Alright, I'm gonna go do the same thing over here to one of the other highs and get them drove down. Alright. Let me get my smoker going and then get this started. None of those look like they're chapped off. Almost ready to come out. Filled back in. This is frame. Ooh, it's almost capped off, but this outside's not. That's capped off. Not quite. Alright, so what I'm going to do is a little bit of frame jockeying. This will be the last honey still until all the boxes come off. We'll leave them, have them. Let me move to the next. Don't know if we're really going to get anything out of the deep because the deep does have brood in it somehow. One of the queens got above last time. So let's check. Honey, but it's not ready yet. This side's good. What about this side? Needs a little bit more. That's good. And that's good. There we go. There's one to take. Alright, let's see what Honey Cloud has to provide. Alright, last one. Woohoo! That one's done. the honey that's on there is capped. Same with that, so we might as well extract it. Woo! Okay, so let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 frames basically, because that one frame did not have all the cells filled. They were empty, so I pulled it and all so they can like fix that comb up, but I doubt they're gonna fill that comb back up. So I don't know, go out in. I did not film. I don't know if you just heard that, it's thundering. I didn't film putting the frames back in because of it thundering. I didn't want to be in the hives trying to mess with the camera and it start downpouring on me. So here's where we're at. We're basically halfway through June. I'm not pulling any more honey frames until I'm pulling all the honey supers. So where they're at right now, capping wise, filling wise, they're going to be left alone for the next 2-ish weeks and let them finish up those frames, and then everything's going to come off, and what can be extracted will be, what needs to be put away for next year will be, etc. What needs to be extracted and fed back to the bees, that type of thing. So at this point, we're done going into the honey supers for a while. We will be checking some of the other colonies and whatnot. So I hope you're enjoying. There's my helper who doesn't come out and help me anymore. I'm letting the extractor drain right now. Then I gotta do all that cleanup. And we're going to be done pulling honey for about 2-3 weeks or so. By the time this is done, we'll be close to having 3 5-gallon buckets. So that's what, about 15 gallons of honey. Not anywhere near what I had last year. We'll see what we get off from everybody. We might be, I will tell you who I know we will be getting honey off from. We will be getting more honey off from Apple Bloom, which is that double medium. We'll be getting more honey off from Hell Hive. We'll be getting honey off from Honey Hive. We'll be getting, I'm pretty sure we'll be getting some honey off from Honey Flower. We should be getting some comb honey off from Honeycomb, plus some deeps. We will be getting more honey off from Honey Cloud. We might get a few frames out of the Bouquet Hive and the Forbes Tower. I don't think we're getting anything off from Sasquatch. I don't know if we'll get any. We're getting some rain, so we might get a little bit of a flow come on and might get some off from Resurrection. So that's where we're at. When it comes time in about 3 weeks, we'll be pulling the supers off from 1, 2, see here, Resurrection, Sasquatch, Bouquet, Apple Bloom. We'll see what Buttercup has. Hell Hive, Honeycomb, Honey Cloud, Forbes, Honey, and Honey Flower. So we'll be pulling hopefully some honey off from 11 colonies there, 11 towers there. Can't say colonies because we've got the double. Bouquet, Forbes, and Hell Hives are double, so there's 2 colonies in one right there. So that's what we have. Hit thumbs up, please. Leave a comment below, and definitely subscribe. It has been an interesting 2023 season between splits and honey. Hopefully our fall feed up season will be nice and smooth. I'm going to be figuring out how to get about 5 more deeps so that we are ready to put a second deep on some of those boxes for them to draw out, which they will draw them out because I will be starting feeding 1-to-1 sugar syrup once I get all the honey pulled. That's it. That's Smoky Mountain Lash Bees and what's going on. And until next time, God bless.